Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Desert Ox Farms. We've got lots to do tonight on combined counties. Finally got my countdown timer working. Pretty excited about that. 71 days. And we'll all be playing Farming Simulator 25. I've decided I'm going to do something a little bit different with my crops. Almost nobody ever does this. I know I haven't done it in a long time. Maybe back when Ep.2 first came out. And no, it's not logging. No, we're not going to go logging. As much as I do like to log. I was looking at this crop and I was thinking to myself, why does nobody grow this crop? I know you can make really good money doing it. If you play with seasons, once you grow a crop, you got to wait until the next year before you can do anything with that crop again. This particular crop always seemed like it was a bit of a penalty because it has a year-long growth cycle. When you think about it, there's no real penalty there. Once you harvest it, you don't have to replant it. Just go through and make sure there's no weeds. Make sure your lime is good. Fertilizer's good. It's got a fair amount of work up front, but once you get that done, it's pretty hands-free. And no, I'm not talking about sugarcane. I know you were thinking sugarcane. I do like doing sugarcane too. No, I'm talking about poplar. I'm going to start doing bio bales. You get wood chips from bio bales. A lot of people underestimate wood chips, but you can actually make lots of money doing wood chips. Plus, it's a unique crop. So I thought that would be kind of fun to do. That's what we're going to use these fields for. We may take these hedges out and combine some of these fields just to make all this a little more accessible. I'm going to combine these two here anyhow. So I took some of the money I made from the last stream, bought some more land, because it just wasn't enough with the grass fields in that one field there by the farm. We're going to have to rent some equipment. We got some parsnips and some red beets growing, so we're going to have something to get those out of the field. I think we'll hire somebody to get this started. I was hoping that would have that texture. Wasn't sure about this implement. Let's set up a course. If you've never used Courseplay, it's pretty easy to use. Let's go in a temporary course. Oh, it's already got one set. Clear that course out. You go where it says no course. I like to shorten the width of the equipment just a little bit. We'll do 2 headlands. The headlands will overlap by 7%. And we'll leave it on smooth corners. It's going to miss a bit by doing that, but that's okay. The field margin, we're going to go negative with that, and that's going to allow it to go just a little over the edge of the field. I'll hit generate. And you can see it's made the course. Now, you can see the course. I prefer to leave it off. I'm just going to let them start here at the first waypoint. Wherever that, oh, it's on the other side of the field. Well, while they get that started, we'll head back and we'll get our planter so we can get started planting this poplar, because that's going to be a job. Make sure you get started. Oh yeah. Tank is empty. You're not planting anything, pal. Oh. You can seed with this cultivator. That's why he stopped. Let's see. Let's see. See if there's a way we can fix that. I think there is. I think we're just kind of stuck with that. That's okay. That's my fault for buying that particular cultivator. I will cultivate this myself, but in the meantime, let's go get our planter. We can get them to plant, and I think I would rather them plant this. Hello, sir. B. Susner? Susner? How are you tonight? I'm going to come up here and drop off this mulcher, and then grab this planter that we got sitting here. We're going to do some poplar. Oh, it's Ashley. Okay. All right, let's refill that. We got an extra one laying there. No. What are we knowing? How excited are you for FS25? Oh, you know what? I did something cool for the chat. You try this out. Try dropping an emote in the chat. Sue's here. I'll just stop now because I'm sure I'll just continue to butcher it. It's like if you like dropping emojis, they should do a little something special when you drop them in the chat now. Oh, OCD, it just hit me. Got to get that corner. I like the doggo on your icon. From Louisiana. What's happening down in Louisiana? Is it as hot there as it is here in Georgia? Yeah, you and me both. Just about everywhere you go now has already got the pumpkin spice out. You see your little dancing emoji on the screen. The more you put out there, the more it populates them. It's pretty cool. Yeah, play with it, have a good time. That's the idea behind it. The reactions don't do it, unfortunately. I don't know how to program that. But the bot won't get you for spamming if you're doing emotes. I fixed it so that people can play with them and have a good time as much as they want. So you don't have to worry about that. You won't get timed out or anything for emotes. Already have fall and Halloween stuff out. Yeah, that's the big box stores for you. So I don't see the actual YouTube stream. Are your chats popping up on the screen for you? Is everybody in the shorts able to see the people in the feeds when you chat? Should pop up on screen at least. You won't see it in your feed, but you should see it on screen. I've been working on it. It's been broken forever. And I think I just got it situated today, finally. Along with getting my timer going. My timer wasn't working. Nothing was working. Look at all of them. I can see them in the OBS. That's awesome. I'm glad that's working. We'll finish getting this cultivated, and we'll get that planter started. We're going to throw down some poplar, make bio bales. Logging or landscaping. I do tend to do a lot of logging. In this particular series, I'm doing more arable. At 25, it's going to be so sweet. Have any of you guys watched any of Farmer Cop or DJ's gameplay videos? And it's a lot of it's, you know, the stuff we've seen already, but they actually got to get their hands on it, and they give a little better explanation than some of the videos that are out right now as far as what Johnson's released. They got their hands on the GPS, which is going to be great for those that are on console. You know, the last 2 crops have been announced. Well, sort of announced, but they are official. Planning on being a modder? Awesome. Have you done any mods so far? I've actually toyed around with it a bit myself. I thought about building a map, but that's a lot of time. Not gonna lie, I like seeing those on the OBS bouncing around. All those little emojis everywhere. That's great. Research and study. There's some really good videos out there that will teach you how to mod. Giants has got some good stuff that's going to be coming with 25, which they got some good stuff now. You can actually get started learning a lot of that stuff now. Let's get this guy set up. Let's see. We only want this to be about... We want him to plant fairly close. Let him do lots of headlands. That way he's got plenty of room to get turned around. Let's kick this back to sharp. Like that. Now you saw that last course. Look at this course. Look at all. Good grief. that not planting anything? He's right on the line. He's going to make a whole lap, and it's not going to do anything. Oh, well. LA State modding? What kind of mods are you planning to make? What you got on the agenda for your first mod? I'll give you a peek at two that I've done. I haven't been using them in the game. There, one of them's a little busted. It wasn't meant to be realistic. It was meant to be a convenience kind of thing. But I have taken the F-150 mod. I think it's, there we go. And I have added my logo to the side. I think that looks really damn good. And then another one that I've worked on. I think I got it in here. Now I gotta change the main color. These will be the oh, not the rims. The design. These will be the base colors for it. Like I said, it's a bit busted. 350,000 liters. Yeah, Louisiana mat will be cool. Gotta have a good swamp in there. See if you can get some new animals. Get us some alligators. Need something we can make some boots with. Turn them lights up a little bit. Yeah, I didn't think I would be as excited for rice as I am. That Aseki rice harvester, for some reason, that thing's just really got me itching to drive it. As far as the dry rice, you know, we've got a couple of mats we can do dry rice on now. Basically some of the South American maps, you can get them in the mod hub, and I'm pretty sure they're crossplay. You like mods? I do too. Most of the mods that I use are not really. I don't really use a whole lot of vehicle mods and stuff. I use a few. I mean, I can't say that I don't, most of the stuff I use are the ones that are script mods. They'll add, just different gameplay elements. Kind of like how I have the green HUD. Additional game info and like the extended F1 calendar or menu, not calendar. I've actually been through Louisiana several times. I used to drive a truck over the road. Kind of like Big Frosty is now. I hated that he had to go back on the road, kind of give up streaming. Well, as far as mods for crossplay, I mean, as long as there's no scripts in the mod, whenever you submit it to Giants, there's an option there for you to have it tested on console. The mods are the same. There's nothing special that you do for console as opposed to PC. It's all the same. It's just if you have some kind of script in there that's like the IC controls or the simple IC. Those are scripts. That's why they don't work on console. But you can still make those mods work on console so long as the scripts aren't in them. But there's a lot of people. I know Farmer Klein has some pretty good people in his Discord that can help you with mods. They've helped me several times. It's a pretty good community. I have a very small Discord. I've never really pushed it, but you are welcome to join it. I think there's a link in the description down below. Let's check on this. Oh, look at him. It got dark and he went to sleep on us. Man, I tell you what, can't get good help. Jackleg over here. Oh, I tell you what. Look at you down here. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. You didn't even make it around the whole field and you fell asleep already. You left it all running. Let's do this. Stop you. Let's see the course. Go to nearest. Bring you back up here to the beginning. Man, that's trippy looking. Yeah, we'll start you right here. Should start following this path here. There we go. You still not planting? We may not be doing poplar. All right. Get out of there. Well, poplar is on the map. That's interesting. I'll have to take a look at that in just a second. At the moment, console player. Well, I know there's several of the guys in the community that are sponsored by Apex, and those are pretty good PCs. They tend to have good discounts from time to time too. You can use any. I'd say at least a mid-tier or up. You could use any of those pretty easily to do any of the maps or any of that kind of stuff. You want to make sure you got plenty of RAM. That's kind of the big thing. You start moving the models around, you know, it's good to have a nice RAM cache. At the moment, you may not want to go with an Intel processor if it's a 13th or 14th gen, because they've had some serious issues with overheating. You may want to look into an AMD processor. I don't know much about the AMD processors, but they're probably the better bet right now until, I mean, they've got a patch that supposedly fixes it. I wouldn't want to be the guinea pig. Yeah, no kidding. It is insanely addictive. Damn, I thought I dropped that. Why are you not detaching? It won't drop. Oh, I gotta unfold it. Stupid. Why you can't detach it while it's folded, I have no idea. There we go. Hello! How are you? Let's see if I can pronounce this one. I'm on a losing streak for pronouncing names, so. Simulacoin? Yeah, that was butchered. Welcome. Simulation. Oh God, I'm a moron. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, just simu. On Iowa Plains, I tried Iowa Plains a while back. Let's shut this down. Skip over here to our. All right, we're going to experiment here because the popular is not working, and I really want to do bio bales. I mean, you get a year-long growth calendar or growth cycle, but just like with everything else, after you plant it, if you get it, you got to wait to the next year to plant again. So you still got a year-long crop calendar or crop cycle. These bio bales, they actually make really good money. You'd be amazed at how much you can get off a single field too. I did a little testing with that. Started on Alma, Missouri. That's a good map. A lot of American and Canadian maps. That guy, are you from the US or are you from like the UK or somewhere? It's on the crop calendar. Let's try something. For $3 US, you must have found a really sweet deal somewhere. Just going to use this. Argentina. Okay. That sweet tea. I hear that, brother. I have mine every day. It was bugged for a few days. Awesome. Well, good for you, man. I will be stuck paying full retail. There's no plant. I was hoping there would be a field texture there that I could just paint over that, but I'll get it later. Have to bring the plow down here now. We got to do something besides bio bales. This isn't going to work. Till you've had your sweet tea. Folks not from the South don't understand that. See, that's that tea. That's like a morning cup of Joe. That's a breakfast, lunch, and dinner kind of thing. Okay, so poplar's not going to work. What crop do we want to plant in these fields? We've already got 3 grass fields. We've got one that has some wheat in it, so we can get some straw. I had that running the whole time. We're going to send this on back. And I'm not going to hang around with poplar, so we're just going to kind of cheat those out a little. There we go. Fernet? What is fernet? I've never heard of that before. Mixed with Coke. I'm interested. What is that? Oats or soybeans? Yeah, oats are really good, especially for straw. Woo, it's dark out here. Grief. Let's see. Let's check our calendar. What can we grow right now? Well, poplar's clearly off the... So, we got wheat, barley, canola, and oats. Peanuts and Coke? Who doesn't do peanuts and Coke? Good old salted peanuts in your Coke? I thought everybody did that. That's like a good midday snack. It's a good bedtime snack. I mean, you know. Oh, yeah, we'll go with oats. We got until tomorrow, so we'll go ahead and sleep today off. That way we can have some light. Fernet. I have no idea what fernet is. Where did I leave the house? Here we go. I've never heard of fernet. Can we sleep until 9? Yeah. Be a little brighter out. Bye. Thanks for hanging out. Ground deformation. The ground deformation is pretty cool. You actually, this is a 400 something horsepower tractor. You take that out into that field and it slows it down. It doesn't maintain its speed, which I think is great. You get back onto a hard road, and it'll speed back up. We can plant oats with this. I'm not gonna lie, I'm excited about all of it. it's it's looking so good. An Italian drink with herbs. Okay. So is Fernet kind of like tea? I'm very curious about this stuff. Never heard of it before. I never played FS15. Is that the first time that the tire tracks were in the game? Okay. Mix it with Coke to make it sweeter. It's more like coffee. Okay. And logging was added in 15. Yeah, honestly, that's had to have been one of my favorite things in the game. Oh, I cut that too short. I know a lot of people didn't like the logging. I love the logging. Absolutely love the logging. I really like to do the logging on Silver Run just because of the Ponderosa pine. The physics are better on those trees. And I have spotted those in the base game for 25, which I was super excited to see. Been playing since, dang, that's a long time. Yeah. I wonder if I have enough money to add that. Yes, we do. We're going to add it. We're going to go broke for it. Since I've already gone over this field, it's going to be kind of hard to tell where I've been if I don't. I never did play it on the 360. I used to pick on people for playing Farm Sim. I was like, why are you playing that? Honestly, I just started playing it with 22 back when it first launched. I hadn't paid the game any attention, and my daughter's boyfriend was playing it. And I sat there and watched him for a minute, and I gave him such a hard time. I was like, man, why are you playing a farming game? I was like, that can't be fun. You know, I did plenty of farm work growing up, so I wasn't thrilled about playing a game doing farm work. You know what I mean? So I sat there and I watched him for a minute, and I was looking at the models, and I was like, man, those got a lot of detail. That looks really good. And I saw him unfold a piece of equipment, and I was like, that's kind of cool. You know? Just kept watching the different animations, and I was like, man, this game is really dang cool. It's like, it's free on Game Pass, right? So I went and downloaded it on Game Pass for the PC, and I have been hooked ever since. It's funny how it happens. I remember the very first game that they launched for this. I can remember walking through the Walmart and seeing it on the shelf. And that was the first thing that went through my head was, who in the world is playing this game? Why in the world would you play this game? And, Bill, I've missed out, so all I can say. I have friends that they're always wanting me to play other stuff with them. And I'm like, no, I'm good. You know? Ever since I've started playing this, I have little to no desire to play anything else. Yeah, I used to like playing racing games. I used to like first-person shooters. I still like them, but I mean, this is just so much better. Yeah, I was an idiot. I can say it without shame. I've tried other simulators. I guess the thing that kind of got me to actually try this out was I like survival games. Like the first survival game I ever really played was Ark, and I really liked it. It was something different. Watch it at your grandparents' house. That's cool. DayZ? Yeah, see, I like DayZ too. I mean, survival with zombies. I mean, how can you go wrong with that? I think the most frustrating part of that game for me is trying to get clean water. I have the hardest time getting clean water. On Arma 3, no kidding. I remember when Arma first came out. Me and a buddy were playing it on PC. It was originally developed by the Army to be a simulator for them to use to train with, or so they say. Whenever I was in the Marine Corps, I made the excuse of setting up a network of computers to play Command and Conquer, and I had done a training manual for it for learning strategy, and I got it approved. So they actually paid for me to set up a whole room, and had about 10 different computers, and they're all networked together, all just for the purpose of playing Red Alert. That Command and Conquer 2 Red Alert. That was great. I had everybody in the office playing that game. I wonder. I don't think I have that mod in here. Let's see if we can create fields. No. Well, we're just going to have a big bad spot. I'll fix it later. I won't do it right now, but I will fix it later. I promise. I'll do it off stream. Yeah, I had everybody in the office playing Command and Conquer. It was great. I got pulled out of my unit and I got put as the training officer. Well, not the officer, but the NCO, non-commissioned officer. I wasn't even an NCO to basically just organize all the training for our base. The TAM-2C? I don't know what the TAM-2C is. What is that? To the Coast Guard? That's where I was going to go to start with. They wouldn't call me back, so I went to the Marine Corps. Argentina medium tank. Okay. This tank on the front of my tractor is going to have a big old dent in it for me to keep bumping into the hedges. Yeah, those guys, I tell you, You just got to show up on the doorstep and be like, hey, man, I want to be in the Coast Guard. My scores were good enough. I had good scores. Tried to bump it a little softer that time. Yeah, they just never called. I was like, well, that's fine. I was a great swimmer. Whenever I was 7 years old, I took swim lessons at the city pool, and you could get lifeguard certified. And I wasn't afraid of the water at all. I loved being in the water. So I was like, I'm going to take that class and become a lifeguard. I took the class, passed it with flying colors at 7 years old, and then they told me I couldn't be a lifeguard because I was too young. They're like, you're not big enough to pull anybody out of the water. I was like, what'd you let me waste my time getting certified for? Oh yeah, if your parents aren't in the best of health, I would be happy that I was home too. Hey, when did I switch to canola? I had this on oats. Oh man, I wasn't paying attention. You guys didn't tell me I switched off of the oats. That's gonna be a confused field. I don't know when I hit the button for that. I'll spare him. I'll take care of it myself. I'll fix it off stream. Let's see here. Let me rotate that. Let me lock that in. There we go. I have shortcuts set up for GPS. You can, when you're using it, you can actually rotate the direction of the GPS. I just had it hidden. You couldn't see what I was doing. That'll help, right? He's just gonna look at me, be like, nope, not doing it. I keep looking over and seeing that comment. I can't help but laugh, man. That's hilarious. It's like I drove across the top headland right here and I didn't activate my seater. So, who are some of the other streamers you guys watch? Drive into a lake. I almost never use the base game helpers anymore. That's one of the things I'm kind of looking forward to with 25 is that the GPS is tied into the helpers. So when you set up a helper, he uses the GPS course. I'll go ahead and tell you, it's not perfect. What? Alright, what did Nightbot delete this for? No, don't put him in timeout. He's not done anything. I apologize for Nightbot there, that guy. He can be a little aggressive sometimes, so I haven't got him quite adjusted like he needs to be. He's upset. He thinks you're posting too much. You haven't done anything wrong. It's probably because of the caps. No. Okay. Oh, yeah, okay. He said stop spamming caps. Okay. There's... Yeah, I've got some YouTube videos you can check out on 25. Let's see, get all that stuff fixed. I'm trying to fix your comments because it's Nightbot should have left you alone. That was silly. I usually work at nights. I run a line haul for FedEx, and I like to put the live streams on when I'm driving and just listen to them. Now, I used to listen to FS Club. I think everybody watches it. If you're into farm sim, everybody watches DJ. Virtual Farmer has been doing this for a little while now, and I've seen him in other streams and stuff talking with people. I had no idea he was a streamer until maybe 2 months ago. I went over and checked out his channel. He's got some pretty good live streams. He's who I'll watch on my way home in the mornings. I think he gets started somewhere around 4 o'clock in the afternoon, UK time, which is somewhere around 6 in the morning for us. Well, that would be roughly 5 in the morning for you. Just gives me something to listen to. You hear somebody's voice talking. I think is that bad off? Line that up a little better. Get them rows straight. The Farm Sim Show. Yeah, I like Clutch too. Clutch is he's got a lot of energy. I thought DJ had a lot of energy. I don't know if maybe it's just a northern thing or what, but he talks so fast. I know he's from Canada. A great impression. DJ and his toothpaste tractor. Got some weeds in some fields. Got to get those taken care of too. It's going to snag. Oh, you know what? The nitrogen is good. We can drag the weeder through here. Throw some lime down. Yeah, I saw that. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. I would think it'd be a little odd if somebody was really excited about being in my old house. I'm not sure how I'd feel about that. The DJ seems to be pretty excited about people living in his house. Yeah, that's right. Oma Tana is doing it. Old Granny Tana. As she is affectionately known around the community. She's got some really nice mods. I've got a mod in here that's keeping me from being able to pull up next to stuff and refill. I have to disconnect it and then reconnect it, and I can't figure out which one's causing the conflict. See if this will fit in here. We'll drop all this together. Oh, I don't believe that's going to fit. I can see this is going to be a bad idea already. Let's get strong. Come on, just scoot, just scoot. There we go. I'm okay with that. The Kubota DLC. I kind of like that it adds the passenger mod. When you're playing multiplayer, you can have somebody go out to a field with you. Well, you know, Kubota makes a rice harvester, so there's a good possibility that it could be that. Where's my spreader? It's over here. I wonder if there's a lime field station on this map. I have not looked for one. I have not purchased that little biofuel plant. Let's look and see. There's something nearby. We'll take this a little ride. should look at the little U shape. Where's that? Okay, I guess we'll just go to the store and fill it. Cut through the grass field. Oh, that's ready to be cut. It was back this way. No, dadgummit. I tried a shortcut and it went the wrong way. I haven't used the Kubotas in quite a while. As far as that sprayer that's in there, the one that just attaches on the back of the tractor, I probably have used that sprayer more than any other sprayer in the game. It's got you can get the extra large capacity, but it's not just completely busted with how much you can put in there. Go ahead and pull around back. Let's see how many bags we need. Don't need a lot. 2,000 a piece. 2, 4, 6, 8. That should be plenty. That should be. Hey. Oh man, where? I had store deliveries on. Oh wait, I had it on, but I don't have enough money. Oh geez, how much can we buy? Go to the house. I'm trying to figure out what I did with my lime. Did it not buy? I guess it wouldn't be right if everything went perfectly right. It's just by one. That one showed up. Can I have 3 more just like it? Not enough money. Oh, that's fine. Give me that. Oh, I did not correct that soon enough. You see, it's not wanting to let me fill right there. I'm going to have to drop this and reconnect it, and now it'll fill. I don't know why it's doing that. Stuck in there. Yeah, I think that has to do with the modder. Whenever they build the modded, I'm not exactly sure what causes them to do that. I've actually had stuff to, like, when you go into the shop to look at it, it just completely just fall right through the floor. Yep, that should be plenty for these 2 little fields. I was actually watching old Jab earlier. He's streaming over on Twitch. Yeah, he was trying to make a move to YouTube. I guess it just wasn't going like he wanted it to. He seemed to be in good spirits, which is good. I know he has some like depression issues from time to time. But he seems to have come out of it really good, and it was he was pretty chipper in his stream. It was good to see. The map that he was on, he had the one of the modders in there. He was on that mission to Mars, and it wasn't Bob. It was the other fella. I can't think of his name, but that helped him out with it. Or I say helped him out. They did it together. Oh yeah, that would be cool. I liked watching 82 also. That's another hyper one. So are you wanting to do vehicle mods, or are you wanting to do implements? Or are you wanting to do scripts? If you want to do scripts, you can actually start doing scripts now. You don't have to necessarily wait on 25. Like doing Lua scripts, you'll just need to learn Lua. And if I'm not mistaken, I know may have some vehicles mainly. Okay. I was going to say, as far as Lua goes, I know with 25, they're going to have some materials that they're going to have come out to help you with learning Lua scripting and stuff. Going to bed now, mate? Well, thanks for hanging out with us, Victor. Oh, thank you for the compliment about the videos. I'm actually really excited about my videos, to tell you the truth. You know, I did the YouTube thing, I don't know, 12 years ago, me and a buddy of mine. And our most successful video then probably had, just checking these spots, but our most successful video probably had maybe 1,000 views. It was, you know, a raging success in our eyes. 1,000 views. It was like, man, there's 1,000 people. I know I don't know 1,000 people, so it was pretty cool. Other people have watched our stuff. But I've actually dropped a video now that I've actually started doing FS22 stuff that has gotten 26,000 views in about a month and a half, and it completely blows my mind. Well, if you rebrand it as a lizard, you'll be able to put it in as a crossplay mod. So you do that, and everybody will be able to drive your Chevy around. I know some guys do release their stuff on other sites like the oh heck, I can't even think of the sites now, but there's a bunch of mod sites. I don't really recommend dropping them there. Like Luke Bryan, you know, he's from Georgia, so that would add up. Luke Bryan is actually a friend of one of my friends, but I'm not a friend of Luke Bryan's. That sultry voice. Looky there, Mark Clayton. Well, I tell you what, look, you done made me wreck, Mark. Ah, dang it, boy, I tell you what. Now, for everybody that's in the chat, Mark Clayton was my roommate in the Marine Corps. How long has it been now? 20 years ago? We old men. That's Sir Capsule to you, brother. Oh. Should I tell him the story of Sir Capsule? I don't even know if I can remember the story right, man. Oh. 25 years? Man, I ain't that dang old. I can still run to the end of the driveway and not be out of breath. Mostly. So give me wings in a guitar case. Show me to the stage. Let me loose and I will play, I will. But hold me back, you missed the Command and Conquer story, Mark. I was telling that a little while ago. Mark actually helped me set up the network. I mean, we'd made it all official. We got them to give me and Mark got permission to build this together. That's that's so funny. June of '99. Some folks argue politics till it drives them mad. Some folks let their problems shine, wear them like a badge, but not me, my I did not. Man, you're making me feel old right now. I didn't know anything in my life had been 25 years ago. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream, man. I do this every Sunday. Starts at 8 o'clock every Sunday. I would stream more often. I just don't have enough time to stream more often. Yeah. War Games training, and they bought it hook, line, and sinker. That was great. We had like 10 PCs we set up. I mean, we had our own building and everything. We had to write out a strategy plan, like what do you call it? It's kind of like a plan of action for a field op, basically. So we had to write scenarios that they would use to train. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I need to swap tractors. I'm going to destroy all my crop if I use this one. Yeah, those were good times. Those were good times. I can tell you right now, you'll never meet a better friend or roommate than Mark Clayton. Yeah, video games it was. So, excuse me. I have this idea for some training exercise to help teach Marines about strategy, war strategy in particular. Because, hey Jesse, how's it going, man? It's because, we knew so much about war strategy. Oh man, I don't have anything with narrow tires. I can't get the weeds out without destroying my crop. Let's see. Well, let's see if we can put narrows on this tractor. If it'll take them. Oh, for $1,000? We'll get a loan for that. We'll get a loan. Oh, we didn't really have to worry about a board. That's the thing about it. I was back in the 90s. It was just kind of a, here's some stuff, here's some money. There's a building, you can have that building. And we're like, okay, we'll set up shop there. Yeah, funny. That's how it went down. There was nothing really. There was nothing really hard about it. It took a little convincing, but we worked pretty close with the XO and the CO. We were both in the training office. We had first sergeant's ear, and that was the big thing, having first sergeant's ear. Oh, what was Master Gun's name? You only have a PS4 for? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. There's so many awesome things that you miss out on. That's unfortunate. I hope you plan to upgrade to at least a PS5. Roberts, Master Gunner Sergeant Roberts. I knew you'd remember. Like a daggum elephant. You don't forget nothing. I remember whenever the Falcons won the Super Bowl, he comes walking in the office. I mean, he comes walking in the office. He just like an old man. It's how he looked to me, just like an old man. He comes walking in there. And he just starts doing the dirty bird right in the middle of the floor. Oh man, that's killing my crop. It's a weeder. What? Okay. We got to spray it. PS5 got realistic beacons. I actually discovered Farm Sim about the time I started PC gaming. I was probably in PC gaming maybe a year before I found Farm Sim. Yeah, Mark. I mean, if you missed seeing old Master Gunner Sergeant Roberts in there dancing around like a daggone chicken, that was hilarious. Doing the dirty bird. stream is going haywire. Haywire as in good haywire or bad haywire? All right, do we have a sprayer? I don't even think I got a sprayer. Well, it might be time to break out some Kubota stuff, get it along. We got lots of grass we can get cut. Wait, yeah, we got a sprayer. Yeah, we got a sprayer. Look, and it's a Kubota sprayer. Well, thank you, Jesse. I've been putting in an awful lot of work trying to get this stream just right. It's been crazy. So I think I'll leave this front loader attachment up here. All right, sounds good, Mark. Hey, thanks for coming by, man. That's a great surprise right there. You guys have no idea. How do you save this YouTube channel? You can just subscribe, and if you turn on your notifications, whenever I go live on Sundays, it should give you a notification on YouTube. It completely froze. Oh, geez. I have like 2 different screens that I'm monitoring it on. I haven't seen anything going on with it. You subscribe. Awesome. Thank you, Jesse. Where's my little cow? Let's see if this will work. Well, that's what was supposed to have happened, but it was supposed to have your name on there, Jesse. Doggone it. I think I got some fertilizer up here instead of running all over the place. As a matter of fact, I may have some in that other tank. I have to grab that and some herbicide. Let's see. Oh. Let's see what's in this tank right here. It's probably empty. If it's empty, we just go ahead and get some herbicide. Oh, it's got herbicide in it. Perfect. Can you unsubscribe and then resubscribe? You can, but I don't know if it will. I don't know if it'll do the little cow for you. You can try it. Make my day to see it pop up. I think there's probably a couple of new people in the chat. Something that I've added that you guys can play around with, and you don't have to worry about Nightbot getting you for spamming, is you can spam emotes in the chat. You just did it again, and he didn't pop up. Maybe he'll pop up in a little bit. Maybe he's just being, a lazy little fat cow. But yeah, you can spam emotes, not the reactions, but the actual emotes, and they'll have an effect on the stream. You can get them dancing all around the screen. It's pretty cool. I was pretty proud of that. And the more you, the more the emotes that you spam in, the more you'll see them bounce around the screen. I can see you guys are hitting the reaction buttons. Thank you so much. The reactions won't actually make the emotes bounce around, though. Just so you know, as much as I really like seeing the reactions go off. There we go. Somebody hit the thumbs up. They got it bouncing. Oh, Jesse did. Awesome. Griffin map. Griffin, Indiana. I'm not sure if I've tried Griffin, Indiana or not, to tell you the truth. It's I've heard good things about it, but I'm not sure if I've tried Griffin, Indiana. You got me scratching my noggin. I mean, if you play Farm Sim for 5 minutes, you'll hear Griffin, Indiana. I'm not sure if I have or not. It seems like I have. Is that the one where you know the map, the town is actually modeled after the actual town? Oh no. I'm thinking of Richlands, Ohio. That's what I'm thinking of. No, I haven't actually played Griffin. What did I start off with at the beginning of the stream? What did I start off with? I think we had to do some mulching on the fields, and then cultivated, then did some planting. Now we're having to spray for some weeds. Now, before I got started, I did come in here and purchase a little more land. I didn't use it. You know, it's money that we've earned so far. We didn't cheat any money in. Trying to be good about that sort of thing. It's real easy to do. I was going to do poplar, but poplar will not plant for some reason, because I was looking forward to doing bio bales. That was going to be something that's a little bit different. You use Griffin, Indiana for your role plays? That's what you think? Oh, that's very sweet of you. Thank you so much. Let's see. Okay, that got rid of those weeds. Make sure this... Yeah, okay. Weeds are growing. Well, why did it remove the line back there, but it's not removing it here? Look at that. Oh, that's where weeds are at. That's why. Duh. Tried getting into the dairy, but couldn't figure it out. Oh, it's not too bad. I'm getting the foundations ready for doing some dairy. Best thing to really do with dairy is start off with an oat field and some grass fields. That way you can collect the straw and you can make silage. You want to try to make TMR as much as you can, because that way you get the best yield from your cows. That's probably all Greek if you haven't tried much of that stuff out. When the crop top switched, Yeah, I don't know how I did that. I mean, I know I got this little boo-boo right here. All right, that was intentional. That was a test to see if I could get the poplars to grow. Maybe it wasn't a great idea, but you know, at least I didn't do the whole field. I think one last pass. A hearse for helper, hey? Yeah. When he realizes that there are oats and canola all in the same field, I don't think he's going to be real happy. Sorry, my guy. Yeah, we got 12 liters left and still got one more field. I don't think we're going to be able to get this whole thing. We're going to try to see what we can get. Then we'll get us another bottle of herbicide. And we'll come back and put some fertilizer on it. Mod that gives you a lot of money in the game? Well, there's a bunch of those. I mean, there's like the money mod, there's the power tools, there's the easy dev right there. The government signs, yeah, that's another one. When I first started playing Farming Simulator, I used the government signs. I don't use it anymore. I haven't used it in a really long time. It's a great mod. If you're on console, I would not blame anybody for using government signs. Oh, it helps if we turn it on. Oh, it's not gonna matter. It's out. We ran out. Okay. Dang, that's a lot of weeds. Holy cow, that whole strip. Dang. All right. I wasn't expecting it to just blow the whole thing out right there. I mean, look at that field. It's all spotty because those little spots where the weeds were. Yeah, that field back there, boy, it's going to be bad. Definitely going to have to spray it. Be more weeds in than there will be crop. Right. I know it looks like I'm broke right now, but technically, like this grass field right here on the left, that's got to be cut. I can turn that to silage, so that's all money. And then, seeing as it's November when we get it cut, more than likely February I'll be able to cut. Going out to worry about snow. This is one of our grass fields, and so is this. And then we also have some crops that are planted. So as far as money, 30 of those government signs. Yeah, there's the one that gives you like what, 8 million at one time. So you can just plop that one down and you should be pretty set after that. Yeah, 31 times, you guys. Y'all are crazy. I'm not gonna lie, I probably did the same thing. Yeah, doing farm builds is pretty fun. It's hard to get a map that allows you the freedom to build a farm the way that you want. There's so many of them that they want to keep the buildings fixed. That's what I like about this map. You guys are on console, which is kind of unfortunate because with this map, it actually Is it gonna let me fill it? There we go. But this map, being for it, Cavalier Roy did this map, and almost everything can be customized on this map, which is stinking awesome. The hedges can be cut down. I mean, you name it. I've actually sold some of the buildings off the starting farm. I'm pretty sure there's a link in the Discord, or yeah, a link in the Discord, a link in the description right there that for my Discord. You should be able to use that. If it's not there, just let me know. I can get a link and drop it in the chat. Oh yes, I've definitely played No Man's Land. The last time I did No Man's Land, I had a daggum city on there. I spent more time building out roads than just about anything else. I had a complete network going. No Man's Land is a great map. I enjoy all those survival style maps. I used to play multiplayer with a guy that played on console, and the terrain adjustment tool, that thing was always kicking his butt. It seems to be really annoying on console. He would get over there and get things all kinds of messed up, and I would just tell him, I said, look, just slide over. Let me get in here. It's so much easier on PC. To get the land flat. All right, so check this out. For all you console users, you come in here and you go to landscape. You go to the flatten tool, the level tool. You can use this. You have to select an area. Right now, for me, I have to right click and it selects an area. Then when I left click, the area I selected, everything will be leveled to that point. Now, what I recommend is using the soften tool. With the soften tool, if you have, like, let's see if we can make it a little stronger. That way you can see it. You can see how the ground is elevated in this corner. You see how the weeds are coming down. It does it real subtle. Even if you make the tool real strong, it doesn't make it doesn't make changes real fast. If you throw that government subsidy sign down, you'll be able to afford it, no problem. But you can use it to level things out, and it doesn't ruin the terrain. Yeah, no problem. I love helping people out on this game. That's one of the best things about this game is its community. If you got a problem with something, you can just ask somebody. They'll hook you right up. Get that little corner. Oh, look at there. One little weed left in that corner. You're learning from me now. I'll be happy to teach you anything you want to know. If I know how to do it. I've avoided things like auto drive for the longest time and finally just started using that, which of course you don't have to worry about that, but it seems like there's some of these mods that seem extremely confusing when you first pick them up, and then as soon as somebody explains it to you, you're just like, oh, that's pretty simple. I thought we might snag that tree. Farming some. Yeah, there are some bad apples. There's always bad apples in every bunch. I mean, it's almost unavoidable. But majority of this community, even the streamers, the Follow Me mod, yeah, I think I have it installed. I think I do. I did use it quite a bit to start with. When I first learned about the Follow Me mod. It's got its limitations. I tend to just do the carting myself, but it is a good mod. It's nice whenever you want to get equipment from one location to another, and you just use that. And that way you can have a couple of tractors off following one another. So that part of it I think is great. Well, awesome. I'm glad I have inspired you to farm. That gets all the weeds out. Now, I think, let's see what else we need. Nitrogen's pretty good. Our yield's going to be perfect at 89%. I mean, it's not soil's not so great, but that's all right. We won't bring any nitrogen back. We'll leave it like it is. Got to spray this field too. Withered. Oh. Well, we got us another crop we can plant. I wasn't paying this one any attention. I just bought these, y'all. Cut me some slack. You know what? We're not going to spray it. Let's see. Let's fold this. We're going to sit this to the side, though. We're not going to take it back. We're going to leave it down here because we can use it. Sit that right there. We sit this up here. So that'll give us another oat field, an oat canola field. We get us another oat canola field. So have you heard what the last two unannounced crops were going to be? You know, we're going to get the short and long grain rice, or the wet and dry rice, however you want to say it. And we're getting spinach. But have you guys heard what the other two crops are going to be? The last two crops are actually going to be peas and green beans. Of course, you don't want to feel. There we go. Oh, you know what? No, we need to take this tractor back. I was going to take the other tractor because it has the GPS on it. But we need this one for the narrows. Actually, no, we don't. It doesn't matter. We're already going down the road now. Yeah, the baby animals. There'll be 3 growth stages. The baby cows. Phone died. We'll have. Did we? Wait, is that even our field? That is our field. That's. I mean, a maze. That's not our field. Okay, that's the other one just before our field. Okay. There's our field. You can tell it's ours because I've screwed it up. And you can tell this one's ours because it's full of weeds. Don't worry, I checked to make sure it was oats. I can tell you, even if you're on console, something that will actually make a world of difference for you is a wheel and pedals. Something like the, was it the Logitech G29 or G27, something like that. Hate to bail. I have my spouts with it, I guess. There's times where I enjoy it, and there's other times where I'm like, I just don't want to do this. Of course, now I got a little trick for that too. I call it courseplay. I think as far as bales go, best thing to do with bales is to make square bales, unless you want to make silage. But you can wrap the bales. But if you want to make silage, I personally prefer to do something either like one of the silage bunkers, or get one of the productions that will turn your grass into silage. Normally I'll use a bunker, and then I'll just use a forage wagon to pick it up. You have a T80? Okay. That's definitely got to be a lot better than using the controller. There's a mod, and I'm pretty sure it's crossplay, that makes the bunkers even better. It's this. It's one of the belt systems. This right here. It'll pick it up off the ground. the Ferrari steering wheel, man, that's fancy. But this particular mod will actually pick it up off the ground. So instead of having to use a front loader, if you don't like using a front loader, that one works really good. And I'm pretty sure it's crossplay. Using a front loader, you used to have that set up? Yeah. Are you talking about the Ferrari wheel? That guy? The liftable bells mod? I just use super strength. I know, it's cheaty. I try to use it as little as possible. If I get into a situation that I can't fix without having to reset a vehicle, or if I just want to fix something really quick because I'm impatient. I haven't tried that one. Windmark? I figured I would ride this one out until FS25 just because of the level of customization you can do on this map. I think I'm looking forward to the Asian map more than any of them. Riverbend Springs, that one, it looks really nice. It looks, I mean, the map actually looks great. Sweet tea, perfect combo. Yep, brother. I hear that. I just got a glass of water right now. Do you not have a wheel anymore? Oh, okay. Oh, wait. Yeah, do you not have a wheel anymore, that guy? What's that, Leighton? That guy, Leighton? Did I say that right? Chainsaw Valley map? Oh, I want to say I have. I've played a lot of the survival maps. I have played a lot of the survival maps. The last one that I played, I was inspired by Big Frosty, and that was that Black Forest. I had to say it's not a particularly great map, but it's not bad either. Canadian map, okay. That gets the oats all planted. Now all the fields are planted. We got oats in these. We'll have to come back and put some lime on this one. Got some weeds growing. We'll fix that before we leave. Yep, that one's good. And the one next. Oh, wait a minute. There's another field. I see it on the map. Okay, just so you guys don't think I'm crazy or anything whenever I don't know where all my fields are, let me show you why. So, most of the time on a map, whenever you go to buy a field, you buy the field, right? But you're buying the farmland. Well, when you buy actual farmlands, you tend to buy multiple fields, like this. If I buy, it's all those all bundled together. So whenever I bought this up here, I got that field too. So it was like a bundle of fields. So just so y'all don't think crazy. Let's see, how do I get into that field? I think I gotta go around. This is Combined Counties by Cavalier Roy. There we go. That's how we get in there. Say I'm freezing a bit. That's not cool. Hopefully that clears up for you. It's a really cool map. It's actually, when Cavalier Roy made this map, he actually took 4 of the maps he's actually released on the Mod Hub already. If you look at, it's Ebony Island, Glen Lathan, Maypole, and Riverview. So you can actually download each one of these maps individually on console. So like the part that I'm on now is Ebony Island. This over here. You can download that as its own map. And each section of this is a completely different map that he's released. And I just thought it was a really cool idea. He combined them all together to make this 4X map. So I was like, shoot yeah. And then as far as like these shrubs, if you guys can see it right here, that post is sticking up. If you cut that post, it'll actually cut down that section. As a matter of fact, let's cut us a section out right here. And now I don't have to drive all the way around to figure out how to get into my field. Dang it, the rock set just turned up. Also, another thing that's really cool about this map, let's see, where's a BGA? Let's find a BGA. I know there's one over here. There we go. All right, so if you come to the BGA, this post right here, if I cut this post down, you see it says, it gives it a tree type down at the bottom. It says it's a spruce instead of an actual light pole. But if you cut that one down, it'll actually remove all the hedges on this portion of the map. So all the hedges around all the fields on this section of Ebony Island, it'll make them all go away. And if you go to the BGA over on this area and cut that pole, it'll do the same thing. So he's made it really flexible for people. So if you're on PC and you can play 4X maps, then this is definitely a very player-friendly one. You know what? We got a rock picker, but I don't know if we can get those rocks up once we've planted. Doggone. On console, unfortunately, no. Hopefully, on FS25, you know, they're not going to support the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4 anymore. So hopefully, with the newer Xbox and the PlayStation 5, then the 4X maps will be a thing. Because I'm pretty sure Cavalier Roy actually plans on bringing this over to FS25. I think he first made, like, I don't know, Ebony Island or one of these back on FS13 or 15, something like that. These maps that he's got, they've actually been around for quite a while. I will tell you, budget. What you can do is you can actually play the individual maps if you're on console. Like if you've ever seen the map Ebony Island in the Mod Hub, you can download Ebony Island, and it's the same as what I'm on right now. But it's just the Ebony Island. You're on PS4? Yeah, you could download it on PS4 for just that standard size map. I mean, if you want to get crazy, I mean, you can download all 4 of them and just have separate playthroughs on each of them. Grab you a government subsidy sign and just go to town. Yes, the newer gen stuff. I think it's unfortunate for those guys, but at the same time, I am very glad that it's moving forward. You can see, I mean, if you've watched any of the gameplay trailers and stuff, you can see the visual difference, especially on the equipment. Like, I mean, it looks nice and everything. There's all kinds of detail, but the paint job, look how flat it looks. It just... It's a little thing to be picky about. There you go. Hey, look at the cow worked. How about that, Jesse? The cow worked. I'm sorry. Sorry your cow didn't pop up for you. Thank you for the subscribe. My cow wasn't working earlier and Jesse subscribed. It never did pop up. Hey, we got a cow. That's what we wanted. We wanted the cow. You missed it. It's only a few seconds back. You farming, you got more important things to worry about than looking at that cow anyway. Let's see. Yeah, we definitely got to lime this thing, and we got to weed it, so we'll bring the lime back, and we already got our herbicide and all down here. I'm sorry you missed it, Jesse. I am sorry you missed it. Yeah. I mean, it always happens. I mean, after so long, a console's just... It's holding the rest of everything back, so. I mean, if you're a gamer, you hate to see it when it happens, but whenever you finally get your hands on that new hardware and you get to take part in that new stuff, you definitely appreciate it. Switch that to the front. No. Oh, it's wanting to fill up. It opened. Look at that. It opened up, but it's not letting me refill. Let's disconnect it, connect it, and refill. I gotta figure out what mod is doing that. The international? You mean the Lizard International that they put in the mod hub the other day? Oh, I got that all wrong. I got that too close. You know what? It's no worse than dropping it on the trailer. The jake brake? Yeah, I hate when they put a jake brake on the trucks and they don't give you the option to turn it off. You know, there's some that will actually let you turn it off. It's just an international. Yeah, I actually used to drive a truck just like that. On the road, day cab and all. And funny thing is I could turn the jake brake off. You do? You drive one? Yeah. I love that truck. Yeah, it lets you turn it off. It's amazing, right? They put it in the mod and you can't turn it off. They always have such a terrible sound. If it had a more legit sound, I wouldn't mind the jake brake. Sounds like you got some pretty good grandparents if they're getting you farm sim. Let's see, I'll show you. This is the one that I have. This is the one that I'm using. The one I used to drive, the fifth wheel had a wet kit right behind the cab. There was a big old hydraulic tank sitting right here. And you could actually use it to raise and lower the fifth wheel. And you had a button in the cab to actually release the fifth wheel. I love driving that truck. I mean, it's old and busted, but it had stuff in it that was more modern than any trucks that you see now. That's not the one you're using? That one's actually crossplay. Let's hide all these rocks that we didn't pick up. I can't remember who does that one. I think it's Black Sheep Modding. I think. Not a day that goes by that you didn't think about them. You got the 1850 Plus in your game? Are you on PC? To have a branded truck? Only reason I ask, everybody keeps talking it's on console, and I can't keep everybody straight. I'm sorry to hear that. No PS4? Okay. I will say, whenever we get ready to roll credits, Jesse, even though you didn't get your cow, your name should still show up in the credits. Anytime somebody subscribes during the stream, when I run the credits, it throws their names up there. All right, let's take this on back to the farm, and then we can come back and we can finish with our weeding. And we should have these fields all prepped up. We'll be ready to cut grass and start making some silage. I'm still not 100% sold on how I want to do my silage. I had a bunker up here, but I got rid of the bunker. But we have a bale storage, and I can wrap the bales. It's a slow process. Like I had a silage bunker right here. It was just too much space, taking up too much space. Oh. There we go. There we go. Was struggling for a minute there. Goodness. All right, now let's go get these weeds gone. Don't like no stinking weed. When you guys get FS25, what crop are you going to grow first? What's your most anticipated crop? Rice. My God. Me too. So you're going to do dry, or you plan on doing it wet? Tornadoes, absolutely. The tornado is actually kind of cool. You can turn those off. You don't have to have them on. I know a lot of people will probably play with them once and then turn them off. It is an interesting game mechanic. I mean, whenever you introduce complete loss, I mean, withering crops is one thing, but peas definitely. A lot of people are excited about the peas. But yeah, whenever you have to the worry of putting in all that work to get your yields up to 100%, and then you have to worry about a tornado coming through and just ripping it all up, or even if you're focusing on forestry, you got you a nice patch of pines, and a tornado comes through, breaks them all down. Now, Giants has already said that the broken trees, they won't yield as high. So as far as like the wood chips, or if you're using those broke down trees to take to one of your productions, like your sawmill or something, you're not going to get as much what do you call it, a field top. So having a tornado come through is be a pretty big hit, regardless of what you're doing. I mean, as small as these fields are, oof, have a tornado come through here. Yeah, that's what they're called. Johnson's actually calling them twisters instead of tornadoes. I think it's funny. So who calls it a twister? I don't call it a twister. The only people I know that call it a twister are in the movies. Speaking of which, that looks like it'll be a fun movie. I like the original Twister. Rest in peace, Bessie. Yeah, they won't pick up your equipment or anything. It will destroy straw. If you have straw swaths on the field or bales, it'll damage those things. Where it showed I subscribe. Okay. Well, you're in luck, because we're not gonna be going much longer. We're gonna have to wrap it up pretty soon. We've just about gotten our fields all prepped up. We get our fields prepped up, and we'll call it a night. We'll roll credits, and you'll be able to see your name in the credits. So that'll be awesome. Doggone. Talking about some weeds in the field. I think this is the worst field yet. Just one last little pass. I think we got everything right there. Yeah, I think we got everything. Fold this up. Yeah, you can tell we sprayed that one. It's all spotted and rough looking. Got that at 125%. We're going to have oats coming out of our ears. We're definitely going to have some cows. We're going to have to do a dairy farm. Glyphosate? Yes, I have glyphosate. I am using the Roundup. I've been busted, chat. JH cost me using the Roundup. He called me out. Don't worry, JH, I'm only going to feed this stuff to virtual farmers, or to virtual people. Nothing happened, Jesse. Nothing happened. JH, not a big fan of glyphosate. glyphosate is basically Roundup. I'm not a big fan of Roundup either. It's one of those things that has caused a lot of people, Jet H included, a lot of heartache, and it's a really terrible product. We'll get that drop down right here. And we'll sit this in here, because I think we're done with the spraying. Just looking at the crops, I believe we got everything limed, fertilized. We've gotten the weeds out. So, yeah, I think everything is in a good position. Yeah, it never popped up, but we haven't rolled credits yet, so you should be in the credits. It should still show you there. Now, we'll do the grass next week. We'll get this all cut up and baled, and we'll make some silage. But as far as tonight, that's gonna make us a night. So I guess what we'll do is you rewound the video, and it never showed up. We had one cow that popped up. I guess it was someone else's. That's okay. You'll still get some credit. Don't worry. We'll go ahead and we'll make the next day so it's nice and bright out, and then we'll call it a night right there. There we go. It's nice and bright out. Oh, don't worry. The stream will get posted. You'll actually be able to you'll be able to still look through the stream, and if it's there, it'll still be there. It'll record that in the stream, so you'll still be able to actually go back and see that. All right, so that's it for tonight. I really do appreciate everybody for coming and hanging out with me tonight. I look forward to seeing you guys next week. If you haven't already, please go ahead and drop a like and subscribe. And we're out. We're not out. We're still here. Jesse, I'm looking at it and I don't see it. I'm just as upset as you are right now. I didn't fix it. Come on, man. I'm going to get it. It's going to show. I'm not leaving until it does, Jesse. There it is.